You know, this is difficult because you're in the public eye. Aya Jarushi, I mean, I'm sorry, she is in the public eye. She has 300,000 some followers on Instagram. She's been on a reality TV show. And then, like, her family members, when I talk about her, like, she's in the public sphere. She has a blue check mark. And it just I don't have other topic. I want to this is an interesting topic. I already explained to the one family member who will remain nameless that this is an interesting topic. That's why I talked about it. Well, and there are many other reasons also. I mean, the fact that her sister was my soulmate, and she wants to argue that. She's like, well, he's just another guy that was in love with my sister, but she was in love with me back. You don't know that. You don't know her as well as you thought you knew her. And she's not going to watch this, so it doesn't matter anyway. But what was that? Oh, so she's just another one. My broad point is she's just another one of those women that wants to fall back on the whole creeper thing. For my own amusement, I got her to admit something that was somewhat incriminating. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was incriminating and it was funny to me, and I shared it with her other sister, and she also found it funny. And I just get annoyed when women, it's the very lowest common denominator. She's like, she called me a stalker or something because I follow your content, and I asked you a question about it, and I've never remotely gotten sexual with her. Why would I? I was in love with your sister, and she was in love with me back. She started it. I did not start it. I gave into it. So it's just a very... I just wanted to say this to all you guys out there. If a girl calls you a creep or a stalker or something, don't let that affect you emotionally, psychologically, because they're really just, they're trying to, they're hitting you below the belt, basically. Unless you're legitimately stalking somebody, that's something they love to fall back on because they know they can hit people. They know that they're going to affect you with that. They've learned, many of them have learned that. So don't let that bother you. And obviously, you know, so if somebody's going to call you that, you don't have anything to do with them anyway. And more than likely, they're a very shallow person. I like all the guys in that family. Obviously, one of the girls I loved, and I really like one of the other members that's alive still. I consider her a good friend. You know, despite what other people have you know, said about her. So I'm gonna hold judgment as far as those allegations against her. She's been a very good friend to me. And sometimes being a good friend is just you know, somebody that you can joke around with, somebody we all need that. That's something that helps everybody get through the day, having somebody that you can joke with and interact with. You know, it's as simple as that. We lost that one person, somebody came in and they just immediately clicked out. Yes, again, the iPhone 12. I have the iPhone 12. I am so happy. Not even the most current iPhone. I am so, they're a little overpriced. But they're amazing devices. So I'm very happy. You know, I was happy with my Android, but it was starting to get cracked. And the great thing about the Apple products is they're very intuitive. They cut out a step. There's with Android, with PCs, you're always looking for files, and I'm trying to relearn Adobe Premiere, which I used to know somewhat, and then, you know, it crashed the computer and I never replaced the computer, and and now in school that's what I'm using, and so I have to relearn it. I pretty much forgot everything. I'm slowly getting back in the swing of it. But the main issue I find with it is just you're always just like looking for these files, looking for like, where is that? You got to be very careful, like what folder you put it in. And I just, that's, for some reason, that's not the case with the Apple products. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great, God, it's hot. I don't have air conditioning in this car. I'm sweating like crazy. Have a good one.